Okay, if we are all a product of our longings and fears, what
Mm.
has been your greatest fear and how has it affected how you've lived your life?
Mm. So one of my greatest fears is that I didn't give of myself more than I should have. Have I been too selfish? Should I have uh, added more to my abilities to do? Um, have I have I left a good legacy for my children? And did they know me? Did they get me? Did they get me? Have I shown them enough of who I really am? And did they get me? And is it okay? Is it okay for me to be? I want to always grow more, but is it enough for now with them? I guess that's really important to me, that um, that I wasn't selfish and and kept to myself more than what I should have given.
Okay, what are you most grateful for?
What am I most grateful for? I'm most grateful for the fact that God had mercy on my soul and that He saw something in me that I couldn't see in myself, and that He loves me, and with His help, I'm a much better person, and that He gave me a caring heart, and that I didn't burn out, that life didn't burn me out, that I don't feel like a victim, and I don't have a bitterness or unforgiveness towards anybody that's ever faulted me or wronged me, and that my heart of compassion keeps on growing, and that God loves me.
Okay, if you could pass on one bit of advice to someone like me, what would it be?
My advice for somebody, for a younger woman who's living life, my advice would be this: enjoy those special moments. Your children really do. I know it seems like they're going to be with us for a long time, but it really is a short time. Take care of yourself. Learn to like yourself. Learn to love yourself. And because I think the more you, it says you love people as you love yourself. I think the more you're more forgiving for the things that you're not. You're more gracious to others for the things that they're not. And so you don't live in a life of judging or pointing fingers or stress, because you realize that those things really don't matter. But I'd say give yourself a break. Just give yourself a break. It's okay to be you.
Okay, if this were your last day on earth
Mm-hmm.
and you wanted to say something to your loved ones, what would it be?
Mm-hmm. This was the last day on earth, and I wanted to leave something with all the people that I love. I would say, I hope and I pray that you felt the love that I have for you. That you would always know that Mama loved you, and that Mama cared, and that you are so important. You're so important. And just live life with love in your heart, because that's what's going to make a difference. And do the best you can with what you got. And I'll see you in heaven.
Is there anything else you would like to add to this?
No, I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful for an opportunity to share. I'm grateful that God chose me to go to a foreign land that I didn't even know about, and be with people that I would have never got to know, and love on children that would maybe not even be alive today, and to leave this life knowing that I made a difference in someone's life. And I think that brings you joy, because my father would always say, leave this world better than you found it. And my prayer and hope is that that's what I did. And so that's how I would like to leave.
Okay, and one last thing that I want from you. I want you to tell me the story that you told me yesterday. When you
A true
when you walked
story.
into the cancer center
Oh.
this time, and you said, well, you can tell the story
What?
about all the machines they had, all the
Oh.
things that they had, and the, you
Okay.
know.
So
Yeah.
here's my little cancer treatment story. So I go to one of the most highly technical, most advanced treatment center in all of America, as I'm told. And everybody that comes in there is because they have some sort of cancer. There's 105 different kinds of cancers, by the way. And I go to a place where no matter what stage you're in, that this is like your final hope. Like when you come to the Cancer Treatments of America, you can find something that will help you to live longer. And when I sat before my doctor and he looked at me and said, there's nothing more you can do, I was like, are you kidding me? With every technical, every wise, every new experiment, every modern day thing, you're sitting here telling me that there's nothing more that you can do for me. Basically go home and live the rest of your life well until it's your last breath. And then I was thinking of a story. There was a time my mother bought me a computer, and this is when eHarmony was very popular. And again, I was single, and so my mother signed me up for eHarmony and bought me a computer so that I maybe could find a good man. And so I spent about 2 or 3 days making sure that every question that they asked that I answered to the best of my ability and very honest. And after I submitted the lovely entry after my hard work, it came back and said there is no match. And I thought there's a million, this says this reaches 1 million people. And I said, are you kidding me? 1 million people. There's 1 million men out there and I don't match with anybody. And then I said that to the doctor. I said, you're telling me with everything you got going on here, there's not one thing that can fix me. And he was like, no. And so anyway, that's my story of if you ever felt rejected, try that one.